So I am with my friend.
Hello guys, I'm Wilson, USC student, content creator too.
So he came to Berkeley today because he was doing stuff in SF, but now we are making content together. And the video we are doing together right now are some of the things we wish we knew about the job/internship search throughout college. So I'll be sharing some of my learnings and he'll be sharing some of his learnings as well. So hopefully you guys get some value from this video and let's get to it. I feel like since I grew up in the Bay Area, there was a lot of competition in terms of college admissions. With that competitiveness going into a school like Berkeley, I always felt like an internal pressure to get an internship my freshman year because I felt like if I didn't get an internship my freshman year, I would feel like a failure, which definitely was not the case because I think a lot of the pressure was put on myself, but a lot of my peers have done classes over the summer or they work on their own projects. So for example, like anything can be considered a project, like starting blogs or stores, even a YouTube channel can be considered a project. So it doesn't have to be traditional corporate startup experience, company, whatever. I think getting internships are great if you can get one as a freshman, but definitely it's not necessary. If you don't get one, that's totally okay. You can make your own experiences as well. I feel like as a freshman, I definitely applied to a lot of stuff online that I didn't feel qualified for. So for example, I saw a lot of postings for bigger companies that I felt like as a freshman, I didn't have a chance of applying for. This is actually for good practice as a freshman because since you have lower stakes and you have like the summers ahead of you, this is a good opportunity to practice and apply to stuff that you might feel underqualified for. One of the things I definitely learned was just to be proactive, apply for stuff even if you don't think you'll get it because you never know what may happen at the end of the day.
As an international student and as a sophomore, rejection is definitely a common occurrence. In fact, for most companies, the fact that I have to select that I need a working visa is a straightaway rejection. And I think from over 200 companies applied to, only getting, let's say, one response per is definitely tough, but at the same time, recognizing that the companies have this process for a reason, and us as international students and as sophomores, not really having enough skills, just gotta play the field. So it's okay to realize that, hey, in my sophomore year, I'm probably not going to get a FANG company, but there are plenty of different startups that are scrappy, that need a talented person that we can fill in the role for, and then just connecting with them, either through like cold emails or just expressing interest, that can go a long way that the big companies won't. So that's one thing I would definitely tell myself.
We're just like them when I look around me.
I feel like one thing people don't really know about as a freshman or sophomore in college when it comes to applying to internships and opportunities is that there are so many exploratory programs that a lot of companies do, especially in the finance and like fintech space, because they want to get freshman or sophomore talent as early as possible. So I found out about this in my sophomore year and applied to a bunch of different programs. So one of them I went to was Capital One in Plano, Texas, where we did like a case competition for like 5 days, talked to people, and did one at Goldman Sachs in Utah, actually like only a month after. They flew us out. All these programs are great because they're all expenses paid. A lot of them have internship interviews like guaranteed if you attend these programs. So if you're a sophomore or freshman, I actually highly recommend you apply to these programs because a lot of people get junior year internship offers from those. I actually received an offer from one of those programs I did, so it actually helps relieve a lot of stress when it comes to the recruiting process because I knew a lot of my friends who've done these, they've had offers secured for their junior year summer by the time their sophomore year ended. So when it comes to your junior year, I'd say the first thing I definitely would say to do is to apply as early as you can. Start in the summer, even before the summer. Some positions open the spring of your sophomore year, which is crazy. If you have any connections from alumni at companies that you're interested in working at, I'd say if you can, try to get a referral before you apply because a lot of these companies have such big funnels. They get so many resumes. Having a referral basically almost guarantees someone will look at the resume instead of your resume being thrown in the black hole if you apply just online. So, I mean, don't be fake to people when you ask for the referrals, but if you have a conversation and someone organically offers you one. And I also say that when you're applying as a junior, I think something that happened a lot to me was comparison because when I was seeing my peers getting interviews and offers at these big companies before I even heard back from them, sometimes I'm like, oh shoot, is it ending for me? When I have these thoughts, it's super discouraging sometimes, but you just kind of have to keep going at it and something good will come to you because you put in all the hard work and you definitely deserve it. In terms of for my senior year, I think the easiest way to get an offer is to convert from your internship, since a lot of companies like to convert interns just because they already have a track record of their work. So it's easier to convert interns than to recruit someone full-time. So I'd say the best case scenario, at least what worked for me, was to convert from an intern directly to a full-time offer. But if you are starting over and re-recruiting for whatever reason, follow the same pattern from my junior year section, where it's like you apply early, you get the referrals while you can, practice and interviewing. So if you just keep doing that, you're bound to land something, and if you work hard, you'll get something great, and all the rejections will be worth it at the end. So I hope you guys found the video helpful. If you have any questions, make sure to let me know down below, and I have Wilson's channel linked in the description. Do you have any last words to say?
For sure. I think my biggest learning from today is that the food at Berkeley is way better than USC. So yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, bye! Wait. Please.
I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting